History class. History YouTubers. 2000 years of Jewish history in a nutshell. Expelled from your country. Find a new country to live in. Start making money in this new country. People start burning your house. Expelled from your country. Nobody. America lost to rice farmers MFers when they fight in a jungle. Take her to the moon for me, okay? The Inhabitants of Elba by Napoleon. Hope you reconquer Europe. Slovenia, we are independent now. Yugoslavia, well I guess we have to invade you now. Slovenia ambushes JNA at the border and destroys several tanks. I said we are independent now. Yugoslavia, understandable, have a nice day. Odysseus explaining in detail how he carved his bed from an olive tree, which was connected to the foundations of his house. His wife who just wanted to make sure it was really him. Afghanistan is the graveyard of empires. Persia, the Mauryaans and the Mughals, the Kushans, the Mongols, the Timurids. So many Islamic dynasties. I'm once again asking for countries to stop claiming to be the Roman Empire. When you tell him over the phone that you're built like a goddess, but he never took art history and is in for a shock. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. So we found these skeletal remains. As an expert zoologist, do you think you can reassemble them correctly? Otto von Guericke, absolutely. When you witness a bunch of Tutsis getting brutally slaughtered, but you can't intervene, because you'll be court-martialed if you do. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, positive image of nuclear power plants gone. Was unable to have children. Endows a 16 billion trust for a school for underprivileged youths. When people call you a butcher, but you actually cared about your troops and hated seeing blood. No, you have to take our chemically grown beef, or we'll impose sanctions. I will literally run a tractor into a McDonald's before I eat your poisoned meat. Castile, Aragon, Navarre. Romans after 800 exhausting years. Finally, it's done. Some Greeks after just 11 years. Nice warm up, boys. This onion won't make me cry. Approximately 90% of human history is unrecorded. Britain, after West Germany surpasses it economically despite losing nearly 50% of its pre-World War II territory, being bombed to hell, and receiving far less Mars Whole Fund money. Be older than half the nations on the continent. Continuously get told you're moments away from collapse. Barges into the historical records at age 19. Defeats the largest empire at the time by 23. Refuses to elaborate. Dies at 30. When your girl asks why you never get her red roses for Valentine's Day, don't ask me to stop being a Yorkist. Promise me you won't cry. I promise. I'm in tears while carrying you to your last resting place. As much as I rejoiced when bringing you home in my own hands 15 years ago, I won't cry. Peter the Great, when the nobles get mad at him for instituting reforms. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Today's beliefs about the Middle Ages. Most of that actually happened during later periods or was invented. My favorite artist announces tour across the Europe. Me living in the region of slightly smaller purchasing power. From Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic, an iron curtain has descended across the continent. You don't seem to understand. Vienna isn't yours to conquer. It takes courage to grow up and be who you really are. I hate titans. Turns into titan. I hate gals. Turns into gal. I hate vampires. Turns into vampire. I hate Romans. Turns into Romans. POV. Oscar de la Hoya between June 5th and June 7th 1945. You okay? No, man, I'm pretty freaking far from okay. Lieutenant Pierre Francois Bouchard when his soldiers find some funny little slab with symbols. Farts are so gross. Yeah, no doubt about that. Meanwhile, in ancient Inuit culture, let me listen to your farts so I can know how the hunt will go. Of course, my friend. Me. Russians bombed Odessa. My grandpa. Which base? Me. John White, upon returning to Roanoke, where the F are my settlers. The USSR. Kazakhstan. Gavrilo Princip watching Europe descend into the First World War after killing Archduke Franz Ferdinand. No, you can't just unify Germany. Bro, watch me. I think best future of the free people is that workers own the means of production. My comrade. I think Ronnie was a fellow communist. I came looking for copper, and I found crappy copper. Printing portraits of Abraham Lincoln to make money on his popularity. Lincoln grows a beard and you nearly go bankrupt. Caesar when Pompey is killed by the pharaoh instead of defeated by him. American history. Civil War. Revolutionary War. War of 1812. Pig War. Barbary Wars. Mussolini. Let's look at our progress in Greece. We've lost half of Albania. East and West Germany in 1989 to 1990. Margaret Thatcher. Native American tribes when Andrew Jackson demanded that they relocate to Oklahoma. Nah, man, I'm pretty freaking far from okay. I would never simp for someone that it would be very literally impossible to meet. Oh my god, they are so smart and pretty. When the guy sitting next to you in kamikaze class is a little too eager, I hope we die quickly. Arabs as viewed in Asia, Europe, Force. British gun manufacturers designing the Lee Enfield rifle. German gun manufacturers designing the Mauser 1888 rifle. French gun manufacturers designing the Lebel rifle. Beer brewers in the 1600s adding random smelly plants to keep their product from spoiling on the long trip to India. Medical doctors in the 1700s with decades of experience trying to cure yellow fever. Rasputin after being poisoned, shot, stabbed, clubbed, and castrated. I didn't hear no bell. World War I uniforms of other countries. French uniforms. Rome. You were like a brother to me, Arminius. Arminius. I hate you. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. USS Indianapolis sailors evacuate the ship. The sharks. This is where the fun begins. UK. France. French soldiers the 22nd of April 1915 be like. It smelled like mustard in here. When people claim that runes are magical symbols that have secret meanings. Well, yes, but actually no. Movie producers adding artists they don't like to the communist blacklist. The moment you realize what you're working on could kill millions of people. Bomb blows up. Oppenheimer, what have I done? I thought I was building a rice cooker. Truman, well, you're technically right. So then we will kill Caesar. How will that help us save the Republic? The Republic? Whole world salutes with 5 straight joined fingers. Poland, there's 2, actually. The German town of Friesauth. Canadians, mad their lieutenant got shot during a war. Please ancestors, I need your guidance. Loud skittering sounds. Peter the Great to everyone who he met during his grand embassy. Who are you, who are so wise in the ways of science? Call your monarch a name that isn't Friedrich Wilhelm or draw 25. The Prussian monarchy. Can't have an overpopulation crisis if 90% of your male population was killed in the war. Asking the Central Asian nomads nicely for horses. Han Dynasty. Literally go to war with them. Han Dynasty. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 5 PM British time for a video of changing topic. And at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you didn't already.